everyone, and welcome back to the Party Wagon podcast. As always, I'm Gary. This is episode 5, and we've got, as always, Steven. Well, always except for last week, Steven. And then we got a new face. Got Mr. Martin over here. If you guys don't know who Martin is, he does, was it collectorshells.com? Is that one of your?
Yep.
Hell yeah, collectorshells.com. If you check out the Party Wagon, I did a live review on one of them earlier in the week. He was able to send me over one. Pretty awesome stuff. He also does really fun little resin designs. We got a full resin little turtle here, which is pretty sick. Thank you for sending that over, dude. That was a fun surprise. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
glad you liked it.
For anybody that's in the Party Wagon, you know that we usually put these up on Fridays. This is going to go up on Saturday. We recorded last night and had some pretty bad audio issues, and we weren't able to post it this morning. We didn't feel comfortable really putting it up there. But if you went over to the Mad Hatter Reviews page, you'll see that he released some information about what's coming up here soon, which is Haulathon. We're not going to cover that, but we announced that in the episode yesterday, which is awesome. But if you're just now finding out about it, now you're finding out about it from us. It's brand new. It's not really official information yet, but we always have the inside scoops on a lot of that stuff. If you head over to the Party Wagon, we do have a list of all the items that will be coming out here soon during Holathon. But without further ado, we've got some fun topics here today. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Hell yeah. So first topic. This is a fun one. Congratulations to Dave Fawcett, the TMNT collector, for becoming a grandfather with little baby Daxton. If you're a video watcher or if you're on audio, just picture a little baby in a shoebox. But that's what we got. We got little Daxton in a Bull Air shoebox, which is just absolutely adorable. So huge congratulations to Dave and his family. We definitely wanted to do a huge shout out on that one.
Congratulations, Dave.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's awesome.
All right, so the first one that we are going to talk about for the new stuff coming out, this is going to be coming out in the accessory set for Haulathon, is the Toon accessory set. And what we're looking at right now is the Rat King painting. Just, are we excited for it? What's the deal? I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely for sure cool. I mean, what's there not to like about it? It just portrays him. That's what I think. So that's why I'm definitely excited about it.
Yeah, it definitely looks great.
Martin, do you do dioramas? Are you going to be getting the? Do you have a diorama already, or did you build one, or are you buying the one that NECA's putting out?
Yeah, I got these two. I got the street and the Toon.
Hell yeah! Yeah, so you're all ready for that one. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Oh, yeah.
I have two different ones on my shelf right now, two Rat Kings. So I'll definitely have one kind of like this, stealing the painting in my setup. I can't wait for that.
See, I'm excited about the sewer layers. Even though I'm not a big diorama guy, I'm definitely excited about the sewer layer and the other ones coming out. So when they come out, I'm going to be buying that and buying additional turtles. I'll set it up. It'll be cool.
I have a sewer layer myself that I 3D printed that's pretty accurate, and I have a set of turtles in that one specifically as well. So I know what you mean by that.
Well, thanks for sending me one. You know,
No,
I thought
no,
come on.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, right.
Next up, we're going to talk about two things. We've got the Rocksteady helmet, and I think a brand new gun that's going to be with the Rocksteady, which is pretty awesome. We've been wanting one of the helmets. If you already have a helmet, you probably went through Does Machines or Tiny Tantrum Toys. They make custom ones, which are awesome. So we've got those coming out here soon officially. And then, what was it, Big Mac? Is that the robot's name?
Yes.
Big Mac. Not Rob, the robot from Nintendo. I'm not super stoked on Big Mac. I don't have any attachment to him. What about you, Martin? Does he bring back any nostalgia for you?
Not too much, but I'm actually glad he's in the accessory set and it's not a standalone or a 2-pack that we have to get him in. We can kind of get him with the bulk.
Yeah.
So what about you, Steven? Mac is white. You're white. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm definitely. Here's the thing. Big Mac is awesome. When I was rewatching the shows, I was like, oh, yeah, we're getting that. It's not like a must-have figure, so that's exactly why I agree with Martin, where I'm glad it's coming with the accessory pack. I think it's going to be a great add-on to the baby turtles, which I'm stoked about. I think everybody is. So, yeah, it's going to be a nice accessory to have them. So.
Yep. So what about the not getting released figure that we got some renders of, Tiffany?
That's a tough one for me. Honestly, it's not a make it or breaker figure. It'd be great, in my opinion. It'd be nice to have. But if they don't release her, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
How about you,
Yeah.
Gary?
Oh.
So I want everything. I'm in that situation where like I'll get them regardless. If I can have like a full set of just everything that's ever been viewed on there, then hell yeah. Someone sent me a DM and they said I've already got Tiffany, and it was just a picture of like these little legs coming out behind the desk and Burn sitting down at the desk. I'm like, funny.
That's good.
Yeah. What about you, Martin? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not too sad about that one. There's some other figures, or some other characters I think I'd rather have than her. But
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll get her. If we do get her, they won't do it like as a last release. They'll do it in like they'll mix it in with like some heavy hitters or something. They'll do like a huge turtle re-release, and then they'll just kind of throw that in there just as like a as a figure. It was an Aunt Augie. Is that who it was? I think that was
Yeah.
I think that was like the 2-pack with her. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
The next one is a standalone. In case you didn't know. Not coming with the accessory set. It is the Portal. And we've got some good looks at the Portal. The one we've got up right now is photoshopped. It's not like it's not like one of the slides you're gonna get. They're gonna have replaceable little slides that you can do different scenes on, but you're not gonna have 3D figures popping out of that. It's a standalone purchase. Are you guys getting it? I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Sorry, Martin. You go first.
Oh yeah, that thing looks so good. I mean, even if that thing's a Photoshop, I was wondering too because I was like, how are they even gonna do that? But that makes sense now.
Yeah, there's no way Trag can, General Trag can be that low on that.
You're right. I mean, speaking of geeky, when Trevor was showing them off, they showed some images. The Dimension X one is really nice, and the other ones as well. So, in my opinion, how they can actually release more is with when they release Turtles, just slip more, pictures in there to add on to it. So I think it could be there could be a ton of additional images that can slip right in there if they think of it. So it'd be awesome.
It'd be cool little pack-ins to like random 2-packs. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have this right here, so you can kind of get an idea for scale. So this is just incredible. Like when it comes to scale, I've only got one turtle on my desk right now that is a beefy boy. So if you want to see what scale would look like with this guy, like it's awesome. If you've ever seen any of my photos, I've been using this for a couple of months now in my displays, like my Usagis and stuff. But yeah, this is just a beautiful item. I cannot wait for the Portal to be officially released. I'm excited to see what the box art looks like because there's like endless possibilities. Like with stuff coming out of the Portal, I can't even imagine what they're going to put on it.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder who's going to draw the box art. They got they have some amazing drawers doing that stuff. Artists.
Drawers?
Yeah, I know. Artists.
Probably Aaron, our buddy Aaron Hazori might be doing it. He's been doing a lot of those. He's got the Rex 1 box art coming out here at Haulathon. You'll be able to pick that guy up finally. It's supposed to be out in December? And they pushed it. They pushed it to the Haulathon. So there's so much coming out. It's absurd.
It's crazy.
What's next up? What do we got here? We've got the backpack. Just a really good looking backpack. It looks awesome. It looks like it's gonna be that malleable plastic kind of squishy material, so it's gonna fit well. It's not gonna rip. It's not gonna be hard. It looks like it opens up as well, and it's got like the turtle shell texture on it, right?
Yeah.
Martin, are you big into accessories like this?
Oh yeah. I love all the new accessories, and the accessory set looks amazing. I just saw that backpack the other day. And as a matter of fact, I just saw your review on that Portal, and that thing looks really good.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know Steve is dying to make a comment about this. Steve, what did these eagle eyes catch in this photo?
Yes, if you're looking at this and not just listening, Leonardo, he looks like he has a different head sculpt, and then the chest looks like a little darker than the Turtles in Disguise. So, I mean, what's your guys' opinion? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the group. But in my opinion, I think we're going to be getting new Turtles that they're teasing about right here. So
yeah, the bottom of the face looks a little thicker than what we already have for the swappable heads. So,
right.
Interesting.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we might be stretching here, but that's what it looks like to us. I mean,
Yeah, they've teased before. Again, I can't remember what image it was, but they teased the Haulathon set, but I can't remember. I think it was Ace Duck. It was an Ace Duck when they kind of teased Ace Duck. They teased the Haulathon set as well.
Yeah,
so
the Style Guide brothers you're talking about, right?
yes, yes, yeah. So they might be doing that here.
100%. Let's roll into one that we are definitely getting at Haulathon. 2 packs of the gangs, or the gang, I guess we'll say. Was it Small Thug and Tall Thug, because they can't use the names. I think Disney will go after them. Was it Dopey and something else? I don't know. And then Jersey Red and the Snake Man. I forget the names of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yo, they're gonna hurt our wallets this month.
Man.
Because
looking at these pictures, I like all of them except for the non-facial guy. It's just creepy to me.
Oh, the mole.
Tall
Thug.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one I'm
trying to figure out that.
Sorry, Martin. What?
So I was trying to figure out what that guy was. I was looking at him the other day. I was like, what is he?
He's a shrew or a mole or something. It's just like he's got the shrew nose and then he's got the hand swaps. That's what he looked like in the show. Like they're getting pretty lucky here because I'm looking at it. We've got a head and a hand swap, and then the short thug, which is like a bulldog. You got a head and a hand swap. You got Jersey Red, who's just thick with like 4 C's.
Yeah.
And then you've got the other thug, which is I keep forgetting the name, but he comes off at the waist, so he's gonna have a full swappable top, pretty much like what was it, Dirtbag? Dirtbag. The Dirtbag came off at the center. You'll be able to do that with that one as well. I'm buying 2. I gotta display both. Well, what are you doing, Martin? Are you a 2-pack person, or what do you do?
I'm usually just a one open, one closed. I'd like to see though if they're gonna do from that episode. I want to see Human Mikey and the Punk April.
Right. Oh, they'll get there.
Hope so.
Yeah. Steven's mix as well. I forgot. Are you doing that or not? Are you getting one of each?
No, for the mutants, I'm gonna have to buy 3 packs. One to keep them human form, one to keep them mutated form, and one to keep closed.
Yeah, you bum.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't do that with Scrag. I'm really regretting it because I've got Scrag. I haven't touched Scrag since the day I bought him. Like I posed him, I put him on my shelf, and I haven't touched him since.
Really? I'm not too sure if you guys can see, but there's the human forms and the mutated forms. But
it looks good. I mean, I like to have different on mine. I'm not moving my camera. I like to have different scenes in my diorama, so that's kind of why I'm going to probably go with both of them, and then I'll bite the bullet, and I'll just have to pay for another Scrag in the group.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll probably be harder to find once they get released.
Probably.
So you better start looking for one now.
I mean, you've got 3, right?
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Next on the list, this is going to be an awesome one. I 3D modeled one myself, and then I printed it. So I'm not super excited for it because I feel like I've already got one, but the TV accessory. We knew it was coming. It's got swappable screens. I've already seen it. It looks really awesome. But what I didn't see was the VCR on top. The VCR on top is added, and I think that VCR is coming specifically with the accessory pack. Am I understanding that right?
Yes.
Yes.
100% is coming with the accessory pack. Wow. And then the antenna, and they're going to be removable. So if you don't want one, you just put it on the other. And a couple of people say that the VHS, that they're super excited that it can actually go inside the VCR.
Yeah. Did you know that, Martin? You can actually put the
That's
VHS
cool.
tapes in?
I had no idea. That's awesome.
Yeah. So all those VHS tapes that you probably have or don't have that came with, the ones Steven's showing, that came with your Mouser accessory pack or your Ace Ducks. Wow. If you're like me, I had to buy 2 Ace Ducks, one to put the wings on and one to take the wings off. I got some tapes. I got some tapes around here. I'm just gonna stack them up on there. I actually have them on my display right now, stacked on top of a boombox next to Mikey. So I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah. I love having little tapes. But
that's
tapes
great.
Would be awesome. And to mention, with the tapes, same thing goes with with the screen as the portal. You know, I think we're going to be able to get extra little inserts for different scenes for the TV. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely gonna be cool. Everything NECA releases is super cool.
This is a very NECA heavy episode, as I'm surrounded right now with my glow in the dark Super 7 turtles that I just opened up.
Yeah,
like genuinely surrounded by them. They're dancing around my setup right now because I haven't been able to put them on a shelf yet.
we'll have an episode NECA versus Super 7. So
we can do it. I've got them all.
Right. Well, we'll see. We'll talk about that in maybe next podcast or down the line.
Right. All right. So next up is the frog head, and we had the names right last night, and oh my lord, we're gonna fucking forget them right now. Light green one that looks scared. Was it Genghis?
I'm bringing it up right now.
It was a Genghis because I know Napoleon is the big beefy boy we're getting, but we're getting two punk frog heads that can swap out. One that looks like that you're gonna see on the screen right now, where he's scared shitless, and then one that looks kind of like Queasy, which I don't have a photo for, but you'll see it floating around the internet. It's one of the, I'm not say rare images, but it hasn't been shared around a lot. I didn't snag it.
Genghis has the purple shirt.
Yeah, so this is Genghis.
Yeah.
So we got Genghis on there. Now, we covered in last night's episode, I had a Genghis sitting on my floor, and I pulled him up real quick. Now he's back over there. But I have an extra set of punk frogs I can throw these heads on. Do any of these tickle your fancy? Either one of you?
I'm over the frogs.
I'll say the audio viewers can't hear the rocks rumbling in your head, Steven.
No, I'm over the frogs as well, like Martin over there. Frogs are great. They're great in the episode, but there's so many frogs you can have. Yeah. So
yeah.
I love them. My buddy Chris and I were so excited when they came out. They were like, I remember him calling me. He found them. He lives in Michigan. He goes, Gary, these are just fun. And that was stuck in my head. It's like, I'm going to get these. These better be fun. And I remember opening them up and just, it was a new sculpt of something I had never really had. Because in Playmates, we never got those. We got a Napoleon and we got a Genghis, but they were not like the cartoon. They were completely different. And they were just fun. Like I agree. Like I thought they were fun to play with. I took photos of them immediately. I got the second set early. I got it like 3 months early. I went out and took some photos like outside with them, and they're just awesome. I just love those figures. So I had this extra set sitting here. I was going to try to do some customs with, but I'm so glad I didn't because now I can throw some heads on them.
Well, there you go. See, everything happens for a reason.
See, right? 100%.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we've got Napoleon, new figure coming out with, I believe, 2 heads, maybe a third. I'm not 100%. And he's just like the big, beefy, double mutated frog from the episode when Shredder tries to turn him against the rest. This is definitely going to be an ultimate. There's no way this is an ultimate. This would be a big ass package too. Probably the size of.
Trevor said that in the Speaky Geeky episode.
Okay. Well, I didn't watch all of it. I was busy.
Well, there you go. Well, that's okay.
I only watched the Party Wagon podcast, Steven.
Yeah. That's the best one out there.
Yeah, where we just cover everything that was covered earlier in the week. No, it's
yeah.
Well, we had some great announcements on the original recording of this before it all got announced today. I don't know. For the Ultimates, I don't really buy multiples of them. To be completely honest, now that I look at my collection, I'm not into the multiples of those. Except Usagi. Usagi's awesome. Which black and white Usagi, $36.99, going to be at Haulathon. That is the Stan Sakai like special edition one without the slipcover or the signatures and stuff.
Signature,
so pretty cool.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin, did you get it on that? That super expensive Usagi?
I went the one tier down from the most expensive, so I got the signature and the drawing on the cover. I just couldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I was really excited about it, and then I was so hyped, and then I was one of the I got on the website as soon as it went live, and I saw $100. I'm like, nope, and I was like, I'm not doing this. Went down and told April, and I was like, I can't spend $100 on this right now, and then the news broke like right after that they were gonna hit Target. I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. I'm a sucker for anything glow in the dark or anything black and white. I am gonna run into like head first, not even thinking. So I'm really excited I was able to get that information soon after. What about you, Steven? You're the
Yeah.
big money spender. What'd you buy?
Yeah, right. No, I didn't get that one just because, again, I mean, how can I put it this way? I couldn't justify spending $100. Usually, I would do it, but it's just I couldn't hit the trigger. I was thinking about it, then it sold out for the 100. I'm like, there's definitely no way I'm spending 120, 30, whatever it was, 50. So I'm like, oh, thank God Target's gonna have them for $37. Because honestly, the signature edition, I can care less.
Yeah, I'm an out of box collector for all of my stuff. I mean, beautiful box art. I have nowhere for it. You know, at the end of the day, the signature doesn't matter to me. I have the Fugitoid one I got from somebody for half the price it was MSRP. It's got a little card in it. I know you like your signature, Steven, so that's why I'm asking you. So, Martin, in case you don't know, this is how much of a pain in the ass Steven is, right? In this group chat that we have. He needed one of each, right? Did you get one of each figure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't two. You got one of each figure, and then he went out and he bought the signatures that he didn't get, and then he bought the actual Walmart hang tag to complete the set. And like he was like he needed it all. Like it's like the figure wasn't good enough. You had to go buy little cards.
You know, here's the thing. I got 2 signatures. I got lucky with the 2 of them, so I only needed Shredder.
Oh, that's right. I remember you because you were bothering me about it. Like, did you get a signature on it? All because I bought 3. No, I bought 2. One for me, one for Pedro. And you were trying to figure out if I got one. Which I bought 2 of those, and then I bought 3 foot soldiers, and then I got 2 Renettes. Didn't get a single signature edition out of any of them.
Oh, wow. I got very lucky with that. So then, once I got this signature Shredder in the mail, I got all the complete set. Then I'm like, something's missing. Oh, the freaking cards! So I had to go get those.
Yeah, I feel like everybody that around us got at least one signature edition, and I'm out here, buying 7 of them, didn't get a single damn one. Which I don't care, but at the end of the day, it's like, how unlucky is that shit?
Yeah, very unlucky.
Yeah.
What about?
I got lucky. Yeah, I got one signature, but I got unlucky because my foot soldier came in a Shredder box.
Oh, dude, I saw that. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so there's that, but I don't mind.
Did they replace it?
I didn't say anything. I just kept it. I kind of like the random error ones.
Oh, I'm thinking, my dumb ass sitting here thinking you got a Shredder with a foot soldier in it instead. No, you still got everything right. They just screwed up your foot soldier box.
Yeah, the box is just wrong.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad because we had a conversation last night where we were talking about how bad NECA customer service is, and that could be a whole thing.
Started. So with me personally, I got Tokar and Razor, the movie set, the first edition, and I got 2 left arms, and I emailed them, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll replace it. We'll give you 2 of each just to be safe." I'm like, "Okay, great." And they're like, "Well, we don't have it right now. We're gonna have to wait until the next production run." Okay, great. So finally, when they re-released them, I waited until December once they started shipping them out. I emailed them, remind them. I'm like, "Hey, you still shipping it out?" They're like, "Yeah, we will." Okay. Month goes by, nothing. So I emailed them again. Okay, no response. Emailed them again, like 2-3 weeks later, no response. And I'm still waiting. So, I hate their customer service. It's the worst.
Yeah. Well, hold on to that, Steven, because you're going to have to repeat that whole thing, because I think we're going to do a full episode where we just tell our horror stories. As much as we love NECA, just tell our horror stories of our customer service woes.
Yeah, right? I mean, they have great products, but when they need to support them, they're nowhere to be found. But yeah, well, we can go hours on talking about their customer service.
Well, when you email, do you email from your computer or do you do it from your phone?
Computer. Okay,
good. Because I would definitely, if I saw an email come in that said sent from my iPhone, I would probably ignore it.
Oh, Android versus iPhone. Okay, that's
there
another.
Dude, I gotta squeeze it in every goddamn episode.
Yeah.
We gotta dunk on you for your iPhone. I'm pre-ordered the Galaxy S23 Ultra, so I gotta stay on my Android kit.
I feel bad for you, so don't worry. It'll come broken.
Martin, Android.
Galaxy, man.
Yeah, Galaxy.
Always Galaxy.
He knows he's an adult.
Android.
He knows. He likes the freedom, Steven. The freedom to do whatever he wants.
I like things that work.
Whoa.
So, I don't like things crashing or viruses and malware.
Well, what do you like things that work for like a year, or do you like things that work for like 5 years?
I will see. I like things that work for a year because I don't like old technology.
I've had this phone for almost 3 years now. It's actually really, really bad for me. I was gonna get the Fold 4, but I'm decided I'm just gonna go with another form factor with mine. But anyway, this isn't the Samsung Galaxy podcast. This is supposed to be for turtles. I think we
Unless they're
blasted
listening.
through. Yo, guys, we blasted through all those photos. Holy cow, that's sick. Now here's the fun part. What the hell else did we talk about last night?
We talked about we talked about Martin's amazing cases for inbox collectors.
Did we? Did we talk about
Yes.
that last night?
Yeah, we did.
I totally forgot. Well, we kind of covered that at the top of the episode. Collector shells. Go check them out.
Yep.
2 for $50 on the 2-packs. 2 for
Yes.
$45 on the singles. If you don't know what a single is, that's good. It means you probably have a significant other. Now, it's like the Bebop and Rocksteady and the bunny suits. They came in single packs. They work really well with that. Or if you just want to do something, which I'm doing, I was actually telling Steven about this at the beginning of the episode, well, before we started recording. I think I'm going to take one of the inserts out of one of the boxes. I'm going to put that in the back of the collector's shell, and then I'm going to put some figures in there. Because I'm not an inbox collector, but I want to be able to display that. And I'm thinking about doing that, and then some of my little minis, like my little frogs and like my Mondo Gecko, like the Brontosaurus and all that. I want to do like a small little display like inside of it, because I think it would look really neat and it would fit.
Oh
somewhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, people like that. I mean, the creative minds who can actually do that with boxes, clear ceramic cases, is great. I love looking at those things because it's just like, wow. Like I think Martin, didn't you do something with yours as well?
Yeah, actually, Chris Tran gave me the idea, and I think somebody before him in your group actually did it with a case. But he put the Dark Turtle in his, and it looked really, really good.
Oh yeah, we did. We brought that up last night. Yeah, Christopher Tran. He's the one that did some cool display. We talked about that. Yeah, that's awesome. Like I'm super stoked on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was happy to see the creativity with him.
Yeah, and it's UV resistant, so it's not gonna like your shit's not gonna get pale inside of it, which sucks. Speaking of pale, check this out. This is completely random off the cuff. Today was payday, so it means I went on eBay and I was just trying to spend money, trying to buy some vintage turtles. I have been looking for the Star Trek turtles as part of my collection, and I've never seen one this bad. I found it was a carded Michelangelo, and his shirt was like almost poop brown, and his sleeves were blue because someone must have just set them in their damn window and just let that shit ride. And it was the grossest thing. It was the most sun damaged figure I've ever seen in my life.
And you bought it?
Super bummed. No, I did not buy it. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I want a carded figure. I'm loose. But oh my god, I couldn't believe it. Like the level of damage the sun does to plastics is unreal. So like if you want to protect
the drums.
Yeah, like if you want to protect that shit, get a acrylic case. Like that stuff's awesome. So yeah, that was my random tangent of me buying stuff. I think I bought stuff today. I don't even know. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, ooh, I got a bonus at work. I'm gonna start vintage shit. I bought Steven saw DeFoot Toys. I don't have a picture for it. Go look at DeFoot Toys on Instagram. There's a lot of really good, like when I say customs, like they're not like customs like I do. They are new molds. Like he literally creates Playmate style figures out of turtles and stuff that we never had. And he did a black and white Ronin. It's a specially designed last Ronin that he did, and it was after shipping and tax, it was $215, and I bought that shit. Like I locked that shit in. He's only making 15 of them, so like I had to get in on that. He has this like really cool like belly monster or belly blaster, and he's got like an eyeball, and like I know I was talking with Trevor Zamet, and he ordered it like right around Christmas, and he loves it. So like this dude does some awesome figures. So DeFoot, DAFOOT.
Definitely take a look at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
that sounds awesome.
I guess while we're plugging stuff, one thing we did talk about, I have a purple shirt sitting here in the back that I'm not wearing today. I wore that on the podcast last night. It's an awesome foot soldier polo. I'm going to plug this real fast. You got literally only a couple days to do this. So it's a cool little foot soldier polo. Super nice. BullAirs.com has them up. They went up today with some basketball jerseys. if you don't know, now you know. We've been trying to get a Viacom license for about a year now, and it's been tough because they don't want to respond to emails. Well, Viacom came knocking last night in the middle of our podcast and sent Tom a cease and desist. So he has to take everything down in the next 5 days. So you have until Monday, specifically since we got the thing, they said 5 days. Monday's the last day. Bullairs.com to pick up anything Ninja Turtles related. We'll be taking it down on Monday. And then hopefully, once everything's done, we will be able to put stuff back up once we get the official license. It's going to be a long, arduous journey. So I appreciate everybody's patience and everybody's support as we've been battling through that, and stuff that's already been purchased so far. Everything that's already been ordered is still going out, but I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that because that was a big pressing point last night on the episode where you can pre-order this awesome stuff before we got hit with that cease and desist. So hell yeah. Good news is they love Tom's work. So they already said that.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that they love his work. So hopefully they will work with them and he can start selling them again.
Yeah. And we're going to wrap this up, but it really helps that thing. And I don't know if you saw it in the group chat, Steven. Martin hasn't seen this because he's not in our group chat. But sorry, Martin. You're not cool enough for the group chat.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. We hit Kevin Eastman up today about helping us. We've been trying to get this license forever, and I say we, it's him, and I'm just the guy that helps. And some dude snapped pictures, and then someone was on with Kevin at a convention yesterday, and he was wearing the party wagons. Kevin's rocking the party wagons at conventions because we gave him a pair, and we gave him a pair of those in the last Ronins, and Kevin's Totally on our side with us. He loves that shit. So I'm kind of a blessing in disguise. We've been trying to get this license for over a year now, and Kevin wants to help us out with it, and we're just trying. So
he's definitely one person you want on your side.
Yeah, we want Kevin. We can get. Peter sold the rights to Viacom, and he just kind of lays low. But if we needed to ask Peter, we could. But we don't like to bother him. Peter's old. It was just his birthday. He's older now. He wants to be left alone.
Yeah.
So, but
he got his money. He just wants to relax.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He is a kind soul. So hopefully everybody has a chance to meet him one day. He's just a genuine kind soul. But anyway, let's wrap this up, boys. We're trying to cut this a little short today, just to be nice. 32 minutes. What do y'all say? Good?
Perfect.
Not bad.
Hell yeah. Well, Martin, dude, thanks for joining us today. It was kind of a clutch thing for all those who don't know. We just pulled them in randomly because two people unfortunately had to drop because they have families. Who the hell has families? And we just wanted to jump in and do this. The 3-person format's pretty cool. Let us know what you think about it. Do all that fun stuff. We're going to be those corny cheese balls. Like, comment, subscribe, get the fucking bell on. I don't know or care. Share the video out if you can. Let people know about us. We're just trying to do this for fun. The more people that share this and the more views we get, we're not monetizing this. It just makes it more fun for us to actually want to do it. The motivation's there. So we've been seeing a lot of good feedback. So share it in the Turtles groups if you can, Instagram, and comment below and tell us what you want us to talk about. Tell us what you think is wrong on this. If we got something wrong, tell us. And then just kind of keep an eye on new episodes. We're going to try to do some fun things moving here in the forward future. That's the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's what we're doing.
Perfect. Let's do that.
Hell yeah. Everyone, take care. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Thanks, guys.